on into KenWorth TV. I am your host, KenWorth, in the building. It is a good Sunday night. I hope everybody had a great week. Hope you got everything you need to accomplish this week. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't, that's fine. Just make sure you get it done next week. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody having a good one. Today is February 15th, 2026. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. Okay. Oh, I never posted the... Let me go back. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. Christian Dior. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, my party. Welcome on in, Christian. Had to put that there. Put that there. Go presentation. Okay. Today is February 15th, 2026. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. Happy belated Valentine's Day to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? If you didn't have a Valentine's this year, nigga, you ugly. It's probably because you was ugly, gang. You didn't have Valentine's this year, probably because you was ugly, bad person, whatever the case is, man. Happy Valentine's Day. We did a banger of a stream last night. We were at Dream Asia Foodie Fest. If you guys missed that one, please go watch it back. The VOD is up. But after you finish watching this, you know what I mean? The VOD is up. That was a wonderful stream. Post, what's the deal, gang? Post said, what's good, Ken? Know the game. Fuck Valentine's Day. He said, fuck! Post, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, my bot. But yeah, so fire stream last night. Please go tap into that. If you haven't seen that or if you missed it last night, we were at Dream Asia Foodie Fest. It was good vibes. I just caught a blank. It was good vibes. Today we have another day of Black Impact. Another 8 of 28 days of Black Impact. So buckle up. We got a good one in store for us today. I don't know if this is advice, but this is gonna be a statement. All right. For today, I just want people to, if you ever hear this, understand your value. Understand your value. Understand what you bring to the table, regardless of whatever it is that you bring to the table. And I know it's a lot of, oh, what do women bring to the table? What men do bring to the table? At the end of the day, that's fine and all, but you still got to bring something to the table, gang. Understand your value. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let people diminish your value. Don't let people undermine your value. What you bring is what you bring. The value you bring is the value you bring. It may not be valuable to one person, but it might be valuable to the next. One person's trash or what they think is trash is another person's treasure. You can feel like you're too much for one person. You can feel like you're not enough for one person, but that person just doesn't value you. You get what I'm saying? And then you go to another person and you're like, damn, what I was asking for was not much at all. Because this person values and appreciates your time, your effort, and what you bring to the table. Welcome to KenWorth TV. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the... Gazer. Worthy fan, what's the deal? What's the goddamn deal? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. We got us a good one today. It is February 15, 2026. Again, all the VOD watchers, appreciate y'all. Everybody that's watching this back when it's already been posted. Just rude. All the VOD watchers, everyone watching this back when it's already been posted. I appreciate you. That's love. And everybody watching it live or that's going to catch it live, I appreciate you as well, too, if you're watching live right now. Go ahead and put a Worthy Gang emote in the chat. If you're not scared and you're watching right now, show that love in the building. 28 Days of Black Impact we have is a good one. Let's get right to it. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody as well too, following the journey, being a part of KenWorthTV. Hope everybody had a good weekend. But I know motherfuckers don't got work tomorrow. So what's popping tonight? Yaramin. I was supposed to go out, but nah. I wasn't gonna make it. You feel me? Because we got to do this. I wanted to go out. Sim City, bro. Sim City is so tough. The R&B vibe, like y'all know, I love it. But I made a commitment to the 28 Days of Black Impact, and if I would have went out, this wouldn't have got done. So, and we played a little bit of R&B before, you feel what I'm saying? If I really wanted to have a little R&B night, nigga, we'll have that bit right now. You feel me? Ain't nothing to it just to do it. George Washington Carver. More than the peanut guy. Mr. George Washington Carver. Now, I would be lying to you if I said I knew who this man was just because, but I truly only know who this man is because my first introduction of him was on the Proud Family movie. Facts. When he had the peanuts, yeah, bro, that was my first time ever hearing anything about some George Washington Carver. You feel me? So, we're going to present this, Mr. George Washington Carver, more than the peanut guy. Very smart individual, too, as I was doing my research. Very, very smart man. Very smart man. And very well educated, too, as well. Okay. Let's get to it. Okay. So, Black History Month, 28 Days of Black Impact. "28 Days of Black Impact." This series highlights the influence of African American figures, showcasing their contributions and significance in shaping culture and history. Each day, we will focus on a different individual, revealing their stories and the impact that they had on not only society, but specifically the black community. Okay. So, George Washington Carver was one of the most prominent black scientists of the early 20th century. He was an American agricultural scientist and inventor who promoted alternative crops to cotton and methods to prevent soil depletion, which is very, very important if you're anything about botany, right? Or just gardening. You know what? Keeping your soil pristine is very important. Okay. So, who was George Washington Carver? George Washington Carver was born sometime in the 1860s, although there is no clear time on the record when he was born. Okay. Agriculture. Bang, bang, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, my boy. Bang, welcome on in, gang. Bang, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Listen, sidebar. Bang, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been seeing your shit on TikTok, gang. I'm liking everyone I'm seeing, like literally liking too. But bro, I have not seen the same video twice yet. Keep doing your thing. Have you? I want us to talk too, cause have you seen that shit with Suburb Baby saying he's quitting? Yeah, bro. I want us to talk about that too, bro. Have you seen Suburb Baby say he's quitting content, gang? That's crazy. I saw it. Yeah, bro. I want us to talk about that shit, bro. Like, off stream. I want us to have, like, a real conversation about it. You feel me? I don't believe it, though. We'll see, gang. Did I just get smaller? What? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I'm tripping. I'm like, nigga, did I get smaller? I don't believe it though. Why don't believe it? We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it. So, George Washington Carver was born sometime in the 1960s, although there is no clear time on record. As I was doing my research, I couldn't find a clear time of when he was born. They say February 5th, but there's multiple dates out there and years. But it says sometime around the late 1950s, from average somewhere between the late 1950s, between the late 1960s, okay? He was born into slavery in Missouri, and he never knew his original parents because he was born into slavery. Although some slave kids, some children born into slavery, I'll talk about slave kids. Any kids born into slavery, sometimes they at least know their mom. He didn't, at least from what I've seen, he didn't know either of his parents. Angel, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, my hearty. Angel, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Angel, how was your Valentine's, my hearty? How was your Valentine? How was your Valentine's Day? So, George would go to a school for black kids and would meet a woman who he told his name was Carver's George. And she told him that his new name was George Carver. Okay? Another thing, too, I want to add is he always, before he met this lady, it said that he always told people his name was Carver George. And nobody said anything until he met this lady. And she said, well, your new name is going to be George Carver. And that's how he adapted the name George Carver. Okay. Making change. At the age of 13, he moved to Kansas. And he would soon earn his diploma at Minneapolis High School in Minneapolis, Kansas. While there was another George Carver in town. So he added the W, but he never said it meant Washington. I don't know. I couldn't see, or maybe I didn't look hard enough, or whatever the case is, but I didn't see anything saying how he got Washington. They say he added the W, but he never said his name was George Washington Carver, which is funny. So he got accepted into Highland University, but when he got there, he was turned away because he was black. He got accepted, pulled up, they seen he was black, and they said no, gang. They said no. Angel, what didn't you know about the W part, huh? I'm assuming about the W part. Yeah, I didn't know that either. When I was doing the research and I'm looking up, like, wow, that's interesting. I always thought this name was George Washington Carver. In reality, it's Carver W. George. Whole time, his name not even Washington, facts. Whole time. So, Black History Month today. Another slide. I like keeping this slide in here because it definitely highlights. You feel me? So, since the first Negro Week in 1926, other countries have joined the United States in celebrating black people and their contribution to history and culture, including Canada, the United Kingdom, Germany, and the Netherlands. Today, Black History Month continues the discussion of black people and their contributions through activities such as museum exhibits and film screenings, and by encouraging the study of achievements by African Americans year round. I'm going to keep saying this, bro. And someone made a good point to me to me about this the other day, because I had the argument of like, bro, we're gonna lose the essence of black history, I feel like, in a sense, because there's no more people being impactful like some of these people were, right? And when I told that person that the argument was a lot of these people had the opportunity to be the first at something, right? Macy Johnson had the opportunity to be the first woman in space. Madam C.J. Walker had the opportunity to be the first self-made millionaire, right? So I'm not too sure if, I mean, they had a point there, but I still kind of feel strongly at the fact that we're gonna lose this recipe of the essence of black history and the impact it made on society, and not only society, the world. Right? Bessie Coleman was the first black woman to go to France, obtain her aero license, flew, and then came back and still was the first black woman to do what she did. I don't know. I could be wrong here, but that's just how I feel. Okay? So, his big break. In early 1888, he would get a $300 loan, which I think was equivalent to like $24,000 in today's world, for education. And in 1890, he studied art and piano at Simpson College in Iowa. His art teacher encouraged him to study botany at Iowa State. George was the first black student at Iowa State, and he would earn a bachelor's degree in agriculture. In 1896, he earned his master's degree in science and was the first African-American faculty member at Iowa State. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, he had the opportunity to be the first faculty member. I still feel like there's first for black people, though, in 2026. Because we talk about a lot of these things, and we've been going. Today's day 15. We've done 15 different people so far on black history. A lot of the problems that these people faced in 1896, Bane, Angel, listen to what I'm saying. A lot of these people that experienced these stuff in 1990, post-Christian, we're still experiencing this stuff in 2026. I don't know. This is just, as I'm doing my research, this is the thoughts that are gathering in my head, because like, this is crazy. And then when I'm presenting it to y'all and I'm reading it out, I'm like, nah, bro, some of this shit really is crazy. Breaking the barrier. Okay, let's move on. Breaking the barrier. His work at the experiment station in plant pathology and mycology first gained him national recognition and respect as a botanist. And if you don't know what a botanist is, it's a person that studies plants and soil and agriculture and things of that. And both Simpson College and Selma University awarded him honorary doctorates of science. And also Iowa State awarded him a Doctor of Humane Letters degree in 1994 after his death. Okay. Angel said they was earning top tier degrees in the worst times. W. Like, you can't, like, today we have so much more opportunity than these people had. There's no excuse for anything that you're saying you can't do because of X, Y, and Z. My man didn't even know his parents, gang. He was born into slavery. Think about this. Got a bachelor's degree, got a master's degree. Come on, what's your excuse? That's really my question. What's your excuse at this point? Like, for real. I'm talking about my mans did it in 1888. Goddamn 88s, nigga. That type of vibe, like, I don't know, bro. I digress. Iron sharpens iron. This is where it gets even tougher. Because peep game. In 1896, Booker T. Washington invited Mr. George Washington Carver to head his agriculture department at Tuskegee University. We all still understand, right? Was we here, Angel, Post, Christian? I know y'all was here for the Booker T. Washington stream. What did we learn about Booker T. Washington? Nigga, they built Tuskegee brick by brick until it became $2 million. Brick by brick. And in this picture depicted here, Mr. Booker T. Washington and Dr. Carver together. I digress. What excuses do we have? Why are we not working to... Iron sharpens iron. Why Why is the black community so divided in 2026? When in 1896, at the roughest time for the black community, slavery, segregation, they banded together to create greatness that we're still talking about today. Are you following me? This is the purpose for these streams. Not to try to be a teacher, but to show people, bro, this shit was done. What are we doing today? Trying to figure it out, gang, truthfully, and like from the bottom of my heart. Because when I find people that say they want to stream, oh, Ken, let's collab, let's do this, that, and the third, and it's like we not doing it, we're losing opportunities. Each day we bullshit and we don't do it. I digress again. Carver taught there for 47 years, developing the department into a stronger research center. He taught methods of crop rotation and taught generations of black students farming techniques for self-sufficiency. This is what, like, Carver was a bad man, bro. Just for the simple fact that not only did he want it, he could have easily kept all this shit to himself, bro. Let's continue. Peanut Man. He invented the Jessup wagon. It gets tougher. This man created the Jessup wagon. It was designed as a mobile classroom to teach farmers in the field in real time. Are you following me? He was not just an innovator and a teacher. This man was greatness. When you want to breathe as bad as you want to, he said, when you want to breathe, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. He had a different agenda. It wasn't just about innovating and creating. This man was trying to help generations to come. Are you following me? It was bigger than him. And he understood that. From 1915 to 1923, Carver concentrated on researching and experimenting with new uses for peanuts, sweet potatoes, soybeans, pecans, and other crops. His speaking at a national conference of the Peanut Growers Association in 1920 and in testimony before Congress, gang. Congress is the highest congressional you can reach in terms of speaking in front of people when it needs to be heard. In 1912, made him one of the most known African Americans of his time. Are you following me? Please stay with me. Please stay with me. Please stay with me, y'all. Please. Learn to do common things uncommonly well. We must always keep in mind that anything that helps fill the dinner pail is valuable. Let's tie it all in together. Top of the stream. What was the message for today? Understand your value. I'm gonna read this again. Learn to do common things uncommonly well. We must always keep in mind that anything that helps fill the dinner pail is valuable. Oh, I just ride bikes. I'm just good at riding bikes. A common thing. Do it uncommonly well, and guess what? You might end up in the Olympics for BMX. Oh, I'm just a good dancer. Everybody dances. Be an uncommonly well dancer. A common thing. And you might be a dancer for someone. Background dancer. Front row dancer. We must always keep in mind that anything that helps fill the dinner pail is valuable. 1% better? Cliche, but it goes well for this. 1% better is better than no percent. Anything helps. I digress. Be transcending. During the last 2 decades of his life, Carver seemed to enjoy his celebrity status. With his increasing notability, Carver became the subject of biographies and articles. From 1933 to 1935, Carver worked to develop peanut oil massages to treat polio. That's tough. That's tough. From 1935 to 1937, Carver participated in the USDA disease survey. Okay. So, RIP a real one. George W. Carver, as we now formally know. George Washington Carver never married. And from my understanding, he never had kids either, because I didn't see anything about that. So there was nothing else to carry on his legacy, which other than this, I wish he probably did have a junior. I didn't see anything about it though. Okay. So Carver suffered a bad fall down a flight of stairs. He was found unconscious by a maid who took him to a hospital, and he died January 5th, 1943. He was buried next to Booker T. Washington at Tuskegee University. Angel, this friend group, not only did they conquer the unthinkable, not only did they achieve what people thought couldn't be achieved, they succeeded. And they broke the barrier. They went a step further. They broke the sound barrier. And then when it was all said and done, not only did they live together, they died together. Gang, that's tough. Bro, this type of shit is not like... In 2026, it's so like you don't know what genuine or not. And for me, that's what breaks my heart so much about these times, bro. Coming from being a 2000 baby, growing up in the 2000s. You feel me? Because I'm really 90s baby, but growing up in the 2000s. To see like shit was genuine back then. To see that like what it is now. And to now do research on what it used to be even before then. It's like, what is happening now, bro? I don't know, gang. I don't. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was George Washington Carver. As we definitely know, this man right here, the title is not clickbait. At least not this time. This man was more than the peanut guy. That's a fact. And how many of us did... How many facts in there, or how much information was in there that some of y'all didn't know? Because me, truthfully, it's a lot of shit in there that I didn't know about this man. It was a lot that I didn't know about this man. A lot for real, a lot. Yeah, this one, I'm going to keep it real. Transparency. Y'all know some of y'all don't know, but for the ones that know, I love to be transparent. Especially on stream. I'll try to be as transparent as possible. Hide nothing from you guys. The fuck? Because, like, why would I do that? This shit right here, I don't know if it was because of the information that was in this stream or if I'm just getting better at this shit. But I feel like my performance tonight was very good. I think I presented this on like a whole different level than the last 14 days. Now, you guys can agree with me, disagree with me, whatever the case is, but me personally, I feel like tonight, hey, what Rakai be saying tonight, bitch, I cook, bitch. I'm gonna give it real, like, I think so, bro. I think so, too. And just a lot of the information, too, kind of hit home, too, for real. And another thing that's kind of getting to me is, like, a lot of this information, I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but a lot of this information is connecting. And probably, right? They all was in the same time period, but I'm not only seeing a connection to this, I'm seeing a connection to what we're going through in 2026. These people were going through since 1890, 1990s, 1950s, 1912s. I'm seeing connections in 2026, and I think that's why it's hitting a little deeper. And I got a little bit more to say. You feel me? Eb said, top tier, not gonna lie. Appreciate it, Ebs. She said, best one so far. Appreciate that. Christian said, nah, this might have been my favorite one so far. Hey, I think I'm getting better at this, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. The confidence is coming just from I'm telling y'all, and I said this, go back and watch the first one, or the second one, or the third one. I said this. I said, hey, it's just because I've never done this before, ever. And now, pretty decent. I think it was good today. Overall, was good today. Yes, earlier, I missed a lot of shots, but I played good, nigga. We won, so I can't be mad. We won more games than we lost. Today was a good stream. Today, overall, was a good day. Other than, bro, let me tell y'all, bro. Damn. Today was a good day. Other than what the fuck happened, bro. Like, I don't even know how this happened, but today was a good day. Other than me locking my fucking keys in my car, bro. I'm like, how? I'm like, how, gang? How the fuck did that happen? You feel me? But overall, today was a good day. A little reflection on the day. I suggest you guys do this too. Reflect on your day. You feel what I'm saying? Talk to yourself. Have a good conversation. It's not crazy. I call it me time. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of us get wounded up in always having to be around someone or needing people to talk to. Talk to your motherfucking self. How about that? Reflect with yourself. Can't nobody keep it real with you more than you can. And I'm going to leave y'all on this. You cannot expect someone to keep it real with you when you're not keeping it real with yourself. I love y'all, man. We're going to switch it up for today. This used to be my outro song back in the day. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed one. I just want to say I love everybody in the stream, bro. Christian, I love you. Ebbs, I love you. Angel, I love you. Post, I love you. Baines, I love you, gang. Y'all stay safe. And I love anybody who just watches and doesn't chat because I still love. I definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. KenWorthTV, I'm out. You feel me? It's love in the building. Tomorrow I will see y'all. Go watch the stream from last night at Dream Asia Booty Fest right now after this. Worthy Queens in the building. What'd he say? What'd he say? He say, where you at right now? Let me pull up and let's talk about it. I finally got some time alone and I thought about it.
I swear to God, your love is worth so much I can take. I've been thugging for so long, baby, give me a break.
Late nights I reminisce about you. It's hard to forget about you. I swear I can't live with you, but I can't live without you. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed night. W stream tonight. Facts.